How's she doing?
She finally dozed off, but she keeps talking in her sleep. I can't make out what she's saying.
She'll be better once we get back to St. Lisa's.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
You sorry you went to Harmony?
Let's just say it wasn't the family reunion that I'd hoped for.
Well, we didn't want you. So why don't you just do the whole family a favor? Why don't you just get the hell out of Harmony and never come back?
I don't want to talk about it.
Brian, who said it was anything about you? I was just wondering about Diana and the man that she used to be in love with.
Oh, you're not going to start again about her being, my brother's lost fiance, are you?
I'm sorry, I just have the oddest feeling, that's all.
Well, you know what? You can forget about that feeling. Because my brother's girlfriend is dead. And the man that Diana loved, he's dead too. There's no way that either one of them have ever seen each other before.
She didn't get much into the cannery, guys.
They're scared. I mean, if Julian's still alive and comes back, they know they're going to be fired for talking. Trouble is, other than his shredded jacket, we've got nothing to prove Julian was hurt, much less murdered. I mean, for all we know, he accidentally dropped his jacket into a tuna vat himself sometime late last night.
If I were you, I wouldn't waste any more time on the case.
What about the broken safety rail on the catwalk?
That's a good point. But we still need some more physical evidence relating to Julian. Tabitha, what can I do for you?
It's more what I can do for you, Chief Bennett. The physical evidence you need to ratchet up your investigation of Julian Crane's disappearance? I have it. I found it in a can of tuna fish I was about to feed Fluffy this evening.
Fluffy's the cat.
I see. So, what did you find, Tabitha? May I?
Be my guest.
JC, this could be Julian's signet ring.
That's what I thought. Does this mean Julian Crane is really dead?
Maybe.
Then the real question is, who did him in?
Julian Crane had it coming for years. The man got what he deserved.
What are you saying, TC? TC, you make it sound like you know that Julian's dead. And how could you possibly know that for sure? Who knew David was such a perceptive photographer? It's as if his camera can see right into my soul. Oh well, I can't think about that now. Ethan needs his mother. Ahem. Oh, good Lord, I keep forgetting you live in this house.
I understand that happens as you get older. Oh, I hope that's a local call.
What possible difference could that make to you? Oh, or has no one spelled it out for you yet, Rebecca? You have no claim on this house and should vacate the premises as soon as possible.
You know, my marital status may be just a little bit up in the air right now, but last I looked, your divorce from Julian was final. So you are the trespasser here.
Enjoy it while it lasts, Rebecca, because I promise you, I'm going to have you and all of the remnants of your ticky-tacky taste thrown out of the mansion.
The hell you will.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I really have more important things to do. I need to check on Ethan.
Oh, well, that won't be necessary. I can give you all that information myself. You see, at this very moment, your precious son, Ethan, is with my daughter. Gwen is consoling him because he has just broken up with Teresa.
Oh, that's wonderful. It worked. Everything I've done is paid off.
Everything you've done? Oh, don't tell me, Ivy. You're the one who tipped off the tabloids that Teresa was pregnant by Julian? There you are, Teresa. I've been looking all over for you. Hello, Whitney. Oh, boy. Yeah. Look at her. She didn't waste a minute going after Ethan again. And you know what? It's my fault. I might as well have handed him to her on a silver platter.
But I'm glad I ran into you tonight.
Ethan, all I really want is for you to be happy.
Well, I mean, you're the one person in my life who's always been honest with me. That counts for a lot these days.
I would never dream of being anything but honest with you.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
You don't need to bite my head off, Brian. I just think that you're obsessed with the idea that Diana's past life had something to do with Harmony. Even she knows better now.
So many things lost. It's all my fault.
You sure about that, Brian?
It's all my fault.
So, Tabitha, you wouldn't happen to have the can the ring came in, did you?
I most certainly do. Tilly?
Yeah, buddy. Huh. Well, this was stamped today. Hadn't had time to reach the shelves at the stores. Tabitha, how did you get this can?
Well, one of the cannery workers gave it to me as a souvenir of our tour last night. I know how busy you are, Chief Bennett, but I thought you'd want me to come straight here with what I found.
You did right, Tabitha.
Well, the jeweler confirmed it was Julian's. He said he made it for him a few years back.
Looks like we got a murder on our hands, Luis.
Really? How exciting! Well, what I meant is that this sort of thing doesn't happen in our sleepy little town, does it? Well, not often, that is.
Yeah, so where do you want me to start?
With a list of suspects. Everyone who had means, motive, and an opportunity to kill Julian Crane last night.
That could include just about everyone in Harmony.
I don't have much experience in this sort of thing, but I think it'd be a good idea if you start with a list of the guests that attended the Crane party last night.
Thank you very much, Tabitha. I was just getting to that.
Well, I know I'm leaving the investigation in capable hands, so if you need me for anything else, I'll be at home. Come along to me. It's just as I hoped, lad. Once this case is solved, numerous lives will be ruined.
Okay. Everyone at the Crane Bash last night with means, motive, and opportunity.
That's going to include a lot of people we know.
Doesn't matter. The cops, Luis. Gotta be thorough.
He's going to kill me! Nobody deserves to die, more than you do. It was on the radio. They just reported that Julian could be dead.
I forgot I left the radio on in the kitchen.
Scared me there, TC. You know, you were so angry with Julian last night.
And for good reason, Grace. So where'd you get this picture from?
David took it. You know what? I'll just put it away and forget I ever saw it.
You know, I don't care what you do with it. It's no secret how much I hate Julian Crane. Was this taken last night, too?
Apparently. David was a very busy man.
Sweetheart, why are you glaring at Julian this way?
I'm going to have your insane husband locked up. And I'm going to let it out that you and I had an affair and a child.
No. What? No, you can't.
I can, and I will.
It's true. I was furious with him.
I know why. You're upset on my account. This picture must have been taken after I told you that Julian was responsible for the car accident that tore up my knee and that ultimately killed my father.
This is so crazy. And I thought I was having a bad night.
What happened with Chad? I mean, didn't you talk to him?
I didn't get a chance. He was too busy making time with his new girlfriend.
Oh, wait, what are you talking about? I mean, you just told him that you didn't see a future for the two of you guys tonight. So he hasn't had time to meet anyone else.
Yeah, well, that's what... Wanna bet?
But he loves you, Whitney. I know that he does.
Yeah, well, you could have fooled me. I mean, it took him like 30 seconds to get next to her.
Oh my gosh. What have we done?
I'm gonna talk to Chad for a second.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Chad.
Hey, Ethan, what's up, dude? Hey, man. Ethan, this is Kelly. Kelly, Ethan.
Hi. I'm gonna look at her skates, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right.
Did I miss something?
No. Actually, that would be me. Dude, I pegged Whitney all wrong, man. I mean, I was so sure that, if we spent enough time together, that she'd eventually realize that we had something worth hanging on to, but...
She didn't see it that way.
She turned me down flat, man. I mean, she kept insisting that God was holding her to this promise he made to Simone. I tried to talk her out of it, and she wouldn't hear it. So, I guess I'm just gonna have to take her word for it. But hey, life's too short, right?
How'd things get so messed up for both of us?
We can't just stand by and watch our hopes and dreams go down the drain.
Yeah, and how do you propose we stop it?
I don't know, Whitney. But I'll think of something.
Ethan had to have been furious with Teresa when he found out she slept with Julian.
He's your son, Sam.
I still have to put him down as a suspect. I guess Teresa would be next.
Wait a minute. Look, I know that Teresa was upset, but she would never resort to violence.
Look, Luis, I told you this was going to be tough. But we have to put down everyone who's a potential suspect. Now, if I can put down my best friend and my son on that board, then I'm afraid I'm going to have to add Teresa's name to the list, too.
Sam, this is crazy. I know my sister would never have killed Julian, and neither would my mother.
Is there something you want to tell me? Something that you haven't told me yet about the disappearance of Julian?
You're gonna pay for what you did to my sister, Julian!
I hear that confession is good for the soul, Ivy.
The only reason that you think I'm the one who tipped off the tabloids about Teresa and Julian is because it is the sort of thing you would do, Rebecca. But I am not the one who spends all of her waking hours plotting and scheming, trying to get what isn't mine.
You forget who you're talking to here. You see, I went to boarding school with you, and you always got every single thing your spoiled little heart ever desired.
That is so not true. Because the only thing I ever wanted was Sam Bennett, and we both know how miserably I failed at that. Now it's your turn to admit defeat, Rebecca. You gave up your pathetic life to try to steal mine, only to find out it isn't going to work after all.
You know what you are, Ivy? You are such a bitch.
You were saying?
I am not going to stoop to your level in front of the hill. Besides, I should think you'd feel like celebrating now that your precious Ethan has finally dumped Teresa.
That is good news, isn't it? I think we will have a glass of champagne, Katie.
You know, I couldn't be more pleased that Gwen is by Ethan's side in his time of need.
Well, at least we can agree on something. As different as we are, we both want our children to be happy. And Ethan, as much as he's been hurt by Teresa's lies, well, his pain will heal. And soon, he'll forget that he ever even wasted time on her, and he'll move on with his life. Yes. Good riddance to bad rubbish, Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald.
What have you done to my daughter?
Why don't you give Whitney another chance? You know she's worth it.
Man, I never met anybody more worth it in my life. But it's just tough being rejected over and over again, man. Sometimes you just gotta face up to harsh reality.
Well, you don't have to tell me. You know, but neither of you have done anything so irrevocable it can't be fixed.
Unlike Teresa, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, I can't stand the thought of being without her. You know, but how can I trust a woman who doesn't know how to be honest? You know, I need that in a relationship.
Hey, man, everybody does. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Gentlemen, thirsty?
Hey, hot chocolate. Indeed.
Thank you.
Sure, thanks.
You know, maybe I should give Ethan some space. But there is no reason that you can't patch things up with Chad.
There's nothing really to patch up, Teresa. I mean, it's not like we were a real couple or anything.
If that's what you really think, Whitney, you're blind. Okay, you two were meant for each other. And I can't bear to see you throw something that good away.
No offense, Teresa, but when I start taking relationship advice from you, I know I'm in trouble.
Well, did it ever occur to you that maybe this isn't all my fault? That maybe the person to blame is that skunk, Julian Crane? Wow, thank God I'm never gonna see him again.
How in the world do you know that, Teresa? I mean, you're making it sound like he's dead or something.
I don't know any more than you do, Sam.
Okay. Let's get on with it. The sooner we clear those names, the sooner we can get them off the board.
That's fair.
Well, I guess Ivy and Rebecca will be next.
Answer me, Mrs. Crane. What have you done to Teresa?
Calm down, Pilar. I haven't done a thing. Surely you realize that Teresa brought all this misery on herself with her secrets and her lies.
I do not condone what my daughter has done. But I find it more than convenient that the press found out about Teresa's pregnancy and managed to take some incriminating photographs as well. Look, very few people knew about Teresa's situation, and you are the only one who would have used it against her.
Well, not that I am not pleased that the tabloids found out about Teresa. But I had nothing to do with it.
If I find out you're lying, if you are the reason that my daughter lost Ethan, I will get behind that wheelchair, smiling, and push you over a cliff.
You know I love both of you very much. And so does Sam.
What are you getting at, Grace?
She has a feeling that one of us was involved in Julian's disappearance. Isn't that right, Grace?
Look, I don't want to think that. But both of you were very angry at Julian last night. And you know that things have been really out of control in Harmony for the last year. So what if Father Lonigan is right? What if there is some evil living amongst us? An evil that causes good people to do things that they would not do under ordinary circumstances. Things that they would regret for the rest of their lives.
Like committing murder?
Well, yes.
I just meant that Julian is dead to me. I mean, wherever he is, he's out of my life forever after last night.
Well, let's hope so. And who knows, you know, maybe he's learned his lesson, right?
All right, so I hope those are my...
Sure. Yeah, they have lots of air.
You know you want to make things right with Chad. Whitney, don't be afraid of my mistakes. Just follow your heart. It was
Hey, yeah, I'll see you guys later.
You're welcome.
All right, man.
Bye.
So,
Where's Ethan going with Gwen?
I don't know, Teresa. I don't care. And frankly, neither should you.
Oh, I can't help it, Whitney. I have to at least try to get him back. Ethan, wait! I need to talk to you! Ethan!
I guess we should add Eve Russell to the list.
Eve? What's her problem with Julian?
She loves her husband. I mean, she was just as furious as TC when she found out Julian cost TC his dreams. Not to mention his father's life. Everybody on this board had motive and opportunity to kill Julian last night. How can you think of anyone else I should add to that list?
You want to do something for this family? You just get out of town. You don't look back, all right?
I am not gonna let Julian Crane hurt Mama, Teresa, Miguel, anybody.
Who the hell do you think that you are? You've been gone for over a decade and you magically reappear. Now you think that you're our protector?
I have unfinished business, Luis.
So many things lost. Something had to be done.
And she's sleepwalking just like last night in Harmony.
I did it. It's my fault.
Miss, are you all right?
Wait a minute. I think she'll wake up on her own.
He stole everything from me, so I took everything from him.
I wouldn't laugh if I were you, Rebecca.
How dare you address me by my first name?
You're lucky I don't call you by the names that fit. Now, I'll be watching you as closely as I watch Ivy. Some months ago, somebody used my daughter's computer to tip off the tabloid about Ethan's paternity. And if it weren't for that one vicious act, the lives of Ethan, Ivy, and my Teresa would be happy today. So, if I find out that you or your daughter were responsible, I'll think nothing of pushing you off a cliff as well.
Such fiery words, Pilar. I guess it's true what they say about those, Latino tempers.
My fury has nothing to do with my heritage. It has to do with being a protective mother. And I will do anything to protect my daughter.
Good thing there's no sharp cutlery around. The only thing that hasn't happened around here lately is murder.
Oh. I guess you haven't heard.
Heard what?
Oh my God. They think Julian was murdered? Oh, and last night the two of you were angry enough to kill him.
Oh, this is for a job. Look, this will only take a minute.
Okay.
Hello?
Where do you think you're going? Let me go, Gwen. I've got to talk to Ethan.
Where do you get your nerve anyway, after everything that you've done?
I have more of a right to be here with Ethan than you do.
I don't think so. Not after all your slutty behavior and those lies that you told him.
I didn't act like a slut. Julian got me drunk.
Oh, well, that makes all the difference. You know, I've been drunk once or twice in my life too, Teresa, but I've managed not to drop my drawers and have sex and get pregnant with some guy who's old enough to be my father. How could you let him touch you, Teresa? Oh, wait, let me answer that. Julian is a bona fide Crane. Unlike the dethroned Ethan that you spent half your life panting after to marry. When things didn't work out with him, you just, you shifted your focus onto the next generation. So I suppose congratulations are in order. Since your annulment was invalidated by your pregnancy, you're still the wife of one of the richest men in the world.
I'm gonna be funny when I'm leaving you in the dust.
Okay, I'm gonna get up. Maybe Teresa's right for a change. Maybe I should just follow my heart.
Okay.
Oh my God. We haven't even gone on ice yet.
I know. I see what you're doing. You're trying to make me look like the sore loser when it's you. Why else would you be hanging all over Ethan not 10 minutes after we broke up?
Okay, for your information, Teresa, I'm here with Ethan as a friend, which is something that he sorely needs after your little antics.
You're a liar, Gwen. You want him back.
Yeah, yes. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I wouldn't take him back if he wanted things to get serious between the two of us. Ethan is the most wonderful man in the world. And yes, I still love him. He loved me too, before you came and stole him away from me.
I didn't steal him, Gwen. He fell out of love with you, and in love with me.
Well, that was his misfortune, wasn't it? Admit it or not, you've done a real job on Ethan's life. He was much better off before he met you, and you know that. He would still be a Crane, he would be practicing law the way he should be, and he would be happily married to me.
When you think of everything that Ethan has lost because of you, how do you sleep at night?
Ivy and I were not the only ones angry at Julian last night.
Julian, you cockroach. Where are you? Oh, you slept with that little tramp, and now I have nothing. You're not gonna get away with it.
If I were the two of you, I wouldn't throw stones. Glass houses and all that.
I know exactly what Julian is going to do to escape Ethan and Luis. And I'm going to be there waiting for him.
I've had enough of Julian Crane making my family suffer. I won't let my children go to jail. I won't. I will put an end to his evil myself. Remember what I said. I will do anything to protect my daughter. All my children, in fact.
Can you think of anyone else I should add to that list?
Why don't you just say it, Sam? You know that I was at the Crane estate last night and had both the means and the opportunity to kill Julian Crane.
You really think I ought to consider my close friend and #1 officer a suspect in a murder investigation?
Thorough is thorough. That is what you've always taught me.
Do you have any information on the disappearance of Julian? Wait. If you do have pertinent information, I suggest that you hire yourself a lawyer.
I never meant to hurt Ethan. That's the last thing that I wanted to do.
Then do him a favor, Teresa. Leave him alone. Please get out of his life before you cause him any more pain.
Oh, there you are.
I've really and truly lost him.
What's that?
A list of suspects we're compiling in the Julian Crane disappearance case.
Well, you've got Eve and TC up there. I mean, even Luis.
Well, that's what we do in any investigation, sweetheart. We put down anyone and everyone who could be involved.
I just can't believe that one of our friends could be
A murderer. Look, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Facts are facts. Could be someone we know killed Julian Crane, and it's up to me to narrow down that list till I find out exactly who it was.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a while since my last confession. I've committed a mortal sin, Father. I've done something terrible.
We got our revenge, Pop.
We got our revenge.
I meant what I told Rebecca. I'll do anything to protect my children.
Damn you for what you did to me, Julian. You deserved what you got.
I should have done it a long time ago, Julian. A long, long time ago.
I took everything from him. Everything.
Do you know what she's talking about? She seems really upset about something she did.
No, I don't know what she's talking about.
Well, whatever it is, it's freaking me out. I get the feeling she did something really awful.
I did it. It's all my fault.
A new face. Sheridan Cranes. What a spectacular array of suspects. Oh, how marvelous to be able to ruin so many people's lives. When actually, only one person is guilty. Oh, life is good. Life is good.